Hey guys, it's Slicker. This is kind of gonna be a little audio vlog thing. I woke up this morning with a huge amount of digestion pain below my stomach. I probably ate some spoiled meat yesterday, so yeah, my body did not take it well. But I seem to be feeling better now. Not completely over it, but I should feel fine a few hours from now, I think. So yeah, I wanted to write down a few questions that were on my mind for a while actually, and I just wanted to ramble about everything that I've been thinking about related to reaction videos, since I'm so involved with it. The first question I wrote down: why do I make reaction videos? At this point, I make reaction videos because it's the easiest way to sustain my channel. It's the easiest way to keep growth on my channel. It's also the easiest way for me to make videos. It's what I'm the most familiar with because I've made so many. I know how to do it pretty well. I'm very confident in my editing, and I've gotten pretty better with the camera. Plus, my equipment has been better. So yeah, I make reaction videos because it's easy, and it does a lot of good for my channel. How do I feel about the React community? I think it's great that we could get all these people together and just chill, just talk. You know, I don't really feel like there's anyone in the community that feels like they're better than anybody else because they have more subscribers. I feel like people just hang out with each other because they want to. Even the big guys like Max, Alex Side, Ratchetness, those guys, they have really big channels, but they seem pretty cool, pretty chill. I mean, I know Max personally. He's definitely like that, but Alex Side and Ratchet I don't know that well, but they seem pretty cool, pretty modest about their channels, even though they stand out from the rest. So I have a lot of respect for the React community. I think the people at top are good role models, and I think we just make good friends with each other, and it's really awesome. And the viewers seem to like that too. The viewers seem to like the fact that most of us know each other. We're friends with each other. It's really cool. Will I ever end Disreact? Most likely. I think there will be a point at which I'm just not having fun anymore doing it, or maybe there's just not content that I want to react to. I've always made reaction videos whenever I feel like it. I never set a strict schedule for it, just because I don't feel like I do good with schedules. I'm most productive when I'm, well, doing stuff on a limb. Yeah, doing stuff on a limb, kind of unexpected. Just doing stuff when I feel like it, and so far it's worked out pretty well for me. I mean, as long as I record a reaction video every couple of weeks, I think that's pretty active enough anyway. I've been doing this for a little over a year and a half now. That's a long time to do reaction videos or do any type of videos, really. A lot happens in a year and a half, and that's, I don't know, but I don't have any plans to end this react soon. Like, even if I hit 100, I don't think I'll end the series. I don't think I'll ever stop soon, because I've got so much going for me right now. And if I do end this react, my channel will probably hit a wall, and you know, it'll definitely slow down the rate of new subscribers and new viewers, and the momentum for my channel would be killed. So unless I can find a good substitute for it, it's probably not gonna happen. My least favorite part of reaction videos, my least favorite part out of it, I remember what I had in mind, but now I'm trying to forget. It's definitely something that stood out, though. It's not like anti-brony or negative comments either. I think what was it? My least favorite part of reaction videos. It was something. I don't know. I'll have to go back to it later. Why am I not monetizing my reactions? Mostly because I just feel guilty over doing it. I used to monetize my reactions until like maybe the 50th reaction, and then I just kind of stopped and was like, okay, I just won't monetize new reactions. And recently, like a few weeks ago, I unchecked the monetization box on all the videos together. Just because, like, I feel like the argument of making money off of someone else's content is pretty valid. I don't know, it's complicated. I still believe it's a transformative work, and like I wouldn't accuse anyone of being wrong for monetizing their videos if, you know, if it was someone else, but since it's me, I feel like a lot of people would be upset if they heard that I monetize my reactions. Plus, I also feel super awkward asking that to the original creators. So, like, even if they're okay with it, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of afraid to ask, which kind of goes into my next question: why I don't ask creators for permission to react to their videos. Again, I'm generally afraid to ask. The only time I've ever asked was Wiggles from Ask King Sombra, the animated series, episode 1. But that was just because I knew how to talk to her, because I've talked to her before. And, you know, even though she has a huge audience, I felt comfortable enough. I mean, it was still kind of awkward asking it, but I felt comfortable enough to know how to ask her. Whereas, like, other people, like FimFam Philosophy, Animated James, Duo Cartoonist, or third-party people that aren't even part of the Brony community, I would not feel comfortable asking them for permission to react to their videos. Not generally ever, unless I know them personally. It's weird, but I think it's a good idea to ask creators for permission. It never generally hurts. but it's something I've always had a problem with myself, because I'm very easily timid about that stuff. It's not because I'm afraid they'll say no, it's just because I feel so awkward asking it, you know? If you could change one thing about your reactions, what would it be? Just to, I guess, have more incentive to use higher quality equipment. I mean, like, I would have definitely changed from my webcam to my cell phone much quicker, and I probably would have tried to get better lighting too. I'm glad that I finally cleaned off my desk, because now I have a more comfortable space to work with. And I just wish I did all of that sooner. And I wish that I started editing on my laptop sooner than my old desktop from like 2002. Because like it was very hard to edit on that machine. And that's when I first started making videos. I edited everything on that machine. Even though I recorded footage from my webcam on my laptop originally, I moved everything over to that machine. And it would have been so much easier if I just edited on the laptop. And it would have, I mean, it's not that hard for me to import footage from a different device, from my phone. And the phone's just so much higher quality than the webcam. I recommend everybody do it. I kind of hate looking at webcams now, unless you have a higher quality looking webcam like Ratchet. Who would you like to talk to in the React community that you haven't already met? Again, mostly just Ratchet and Alex side. Maybe also Berlin Brony Andy. He seems like a cool dude. But Ratchet in particular probably the most, just because I really loved his channel. I mean, I still really like his channel, but like back in the day, he was probably one of my biggest motivators when starting YouTube. I just got into his content as soon as I started doing reaction videos, and I watched everything, man. Like, I loved everything about his content, and I loved his personality. Just, like, I didn't care what it was. I didn't care if it was a Rule 34 gameplay, if it was a regular gameplay, if it was a react, or if it was a vlog. I actually really loved listening to his vlogs. Listening to him ramble and talk about it, and I feel like he's kind of had an influence on me in that regard. And I think he's still striving to make his content better, which is good. That's definitely always a good thing. So yeah, I'd really like to talk to Ratchet, but I've shied away from it because he has such a huge viewer base that it's hard to genuinely talk to him, because there are so many other people that want to do the same thing. But yeah, I think that would be really cool. How do you feel about the argument that you're using other people's content with little to no effort on your part? Well, that's not true. I do put effort into my videos, for the most part. I mean, you could argue, like, right now my Turnabout Storm reactions don't have any effort. But I generally try to put in as much editing as possible and try to make the video look as good as possible. Because I'm trying my hardest to make my reaction videos stand out. You know, I'm trying to bump up the quality, trying to make them more appealing, trying to make them look better, look nicer. You know, that's why I have this microphone right here. That's why I'm using my cell phone camera instead of my webcam. You know, I want things to look nice. I actually care about that. I really care about that, actually. And I'm still trying to do better. Like I'm really bad at not using filler words. I need to work on that. But that's an issue I have. But as for like using other people's content, I kind of get that. But at the same time, where do you draw the line? It's such a huge gray area, you know? Like, Let's Players, they aren't called out for that as much, but they're pretty much doing the same thing. The only difference is that they're recording gameplay, which you could argue is more difficult than downloading a video or recording a video. Actually, I think recording a video is harder than downloading a video, but some people record videos due to data caps, which sucks. Seriously, data caps are horrible for internet. Why do they even exist? But yeah, I kind of get that. Obviously, most of the time the creator puts in more effort than the React videos. I know that. But I am also a content creator as well. You know, I'm filling a need. There is a need for people to listen to other people's commentary, you know, to view what other people think about stuff in the Brony fandom. And videos in general. That's why the Fine Bros do so well. They fill that need tremendously. Just listening to other people talk about other stuff, and it just happens to be YouTube videos. You could say the same thing about reviews in a sense. The only thing is that it might not be like, it might use like more editing. It's weird. It's really weird. Because there's such a gray area about it. And, like, I kind of understand the argument, but at the same time, I kind of disagree with it. I mean, obviously, React videos, if I didn't do them, I don't think my channel would have gotten past 100 subscribers. Ever. No matter what I did. Because pretty much other than React videos, which help out the YouTube algorithm and analysis videos, if you want a shot at doing well on YouTube, you either need to know somebody and be friends with somebody, or get posted on Equestria Daily, which is actually really hard. Like back when I made PMVs, I would always post them to Equestria Daily and hope that I would submit them to Equestria Daily and hope that they'd get posted. It never happened. And PMVs took a lot of effort to work, so it was very discouraging to see that. And I have the largest sympathy for people that work really hard on their videos and don't get anywhere. You know? Because all you want to see is that little bit of feedback, that little bit of growth. And that's what I strive for. Before I did reaction videos, after I did reaction videos, I really care about that. It's a big deal to me. How do you feel about React videos being more popular than your other videos? Is that my least favorite part of reaction videos? I don't remember. It might be. Yeah, I really don't like that. Because I put a lot of effort into all of my videos, not just the React videos. But, you know, those are the only ones that get thousands of views. I think I only had like 2 or 3 videos that got past 1,000 views that weren't React videos. One was the Apple Dash, the Ashley Ball posts Apple Dash video, which was kind of fun to make, but I don't know, it was kind of weird because I've never made a video like that before. It was like a news video. It was interesting, but at the same time it was weird, and I feel like, I don't know, I don't feel like it was that great, but it was fun to make. And I remember Reactors Like Cherries 4 hit 1,000 views, which was pretty cool. Hopefully Reactors Like Cherries 5 will have the same thing, because I put a lot of effort into those videos, and Deathborn, Austin, Max, those guys, they've helped me out. They love the series. There's a lot of passion for that series, a lot of love for that series, a lot of excitement for it. But it's weird because my reaction videos do way better than any other videos that I do. And it's really discouraging when you see a video that gets like 200 views or even less than 200 views when, you know, your average React video gets a couple thousand. It's really weird. It's really, really weird. Yeah, but not a fan of it, just because it discourages me from making any other type of content. Advice to aspiring future reactors. If I could give advice to someone who's on the fence about doing reaction videos, thinks they might want to, I would say react to the videos that you think you'd really like. React to the videos that you're hyped up for. Don't expect it to get anywhere. Just do it because you want to make a cool video for yourself. And, you know, if a couple people see it, that's pretty cool. Don't try and become popular. That'll happen naturally if you really love your content, if you love what you make. Do it because you just want to give it a shot. You want to try it. You want to try something new. You want to be a content creator. You know, create because you want to create. And I totally understand wanting to get feedback and wanting to have an audience. I wanted that too. And I didn't know that my reaction videos would kind of take off in the way they did. Now I'm just kind of hoping that other things do. But it's definitely helped my other content too. My Praise the Sun video wouldn't have gotten 100 views probably if I didn't do reaction videos. So I'm happy about that, because I put a lot of effort into that. I got up at like 6 in the morning. I am not a morning person. But yeah, do it because you love it. Enjoy the ride. Don't worry about what other people say. Try and make an effort to make quality content. Like personally, I couldn't stand it when people made reaction videos and they were recording their screen, like with an iPod or a phone. But I do know that's how a lot of people got started, so I don't really hold it against them. But definitely make an effort to make your content better. You know, if you want to use a face cam, go ahead, or if you just want to use a microphone in the original video, that's okay, I guess, too. I don't really have any problem against that, because I love watching people like Soundspeed, 8 Feet, Brony Geeks, etc. You know, that can be enjoyable too, but try and make high quality stuff, you know? Try and get better. even if you start out low quality and you just work with what you have. You know, if you notice that people start watching your videos, try and make it better. Try and get a higher quality camera. You know, if you have a phone, use your cell phone. If you have an iPod, use your iPod to record your face instead of, you know, instead of the screen, and, you know, learn how to get editing software. I think Lightworks, is that what it's called? Lightworks? I think it's like a free, non-linear editing software, but it's probably really hard to use. But it's free, so I definitely would recommend that if you're not gonna like pirate, because I know some people are really against that. But I don't know. Just do what you feel you need to do to make your videos better, even if it's the small things like trying to use less filler words. That's something I gotta work on. And don't get caught up in becoming popular. I still worry about that too. Like everyone looks at their subscriber numbers and thinks, man, I wish I could be up there. I wish I could do better. I'm making pretty good content. Why aren't people watching? But that's all part of the YouTube algorithm. It all happens on its own. It's out of your control. You kinda just gotta let things happen. And keep making stuff, you know? Don't give up. Because you never know if that one video you make will be a viral hit. You know? You could be making a bunch of videos that get 1,000, or not even 1,000, 100, not even 100, like 50 views. But then you make that one video, and it gets posted to Equestria Daily, and it gets like 100,000 views. Or even like 10,000 views. You know? That could be the start of your channel. But, you know, do what you like. If you like watching reaction videos, maybe you'll like making them. You know, I've learned to really love video editing more than anything else. I really enjoy editing. You know, and the recording part's pretty fun too. Oh shoot, I just remembered, I'm gonna answer the last question that I skipped earlier. My least favorite part of reaction videos would be the backlog. The fact that I can't just watch anything that I want anymore, because I think it'll make a good reaction video, so I hold off on it. But then other videos come out, and it's like, man, I want to watch these videos, but I want to make react videos out of them, or I might want to make react videos out of them. I rarely actually even watch videos on my own anymore. It's nice to be able to do that though. It's nice to just sit down and watch a video, like a brony video. And not worry about making a reaction video, not worrying about saving time to record and edit. It's weird. It's really weird. I definitely miss that. And I feel like, I don't know, I've always thought about like ending Disreact and just reacting to the top 10s. I think the top 10s are my favorite to react to because it lets me see the most videos in the shortest amount of time, and I get a little taste of everything. You know, it's kind of like I get to see all these cool videos, but at the same time I'm not spoiling myself that much to react to them. I'll never give up reacting to the top 10s. Those are my favorites. Those those kind of fill my need to, you know, watch the videos and just enjoy them. It helps with the backlog a lot. Like, I mean, the backlog's still pretty bad because there's a lot of videos that I could make a reaction to that I haven't watched because of that, but I just never find the time to. Like Rapunzel Meets My Little Pony. That people have said amazing things about that video, but it's such a long video on its own. Like I've wanted to do that for so long, but could never find the time. And there was always something that came out sooner that was a higher priority. Or yeah, like Cartoon Horse Program came out, and I was like, okay, this is kind of a necessity because of all the hype around it. But I still really wanted to react to Rapunzel Meets My Little Pony. It's like 19 minutes. I know I'm gonna sound hypocritical because I made like a 30-minute vlog, but a 19-minute video to record and edit and watch, sit down. I don't know, man. Like, sometimes I'm up for it, but not all the time. I really need to dedicate time just to react to videos. And I don't know, the backlog kind of sucks. It's like buying a bunch of Steam games during a Steam sale, and then you only play a couple of them, and you have all these games left over, and you know they're great. You know they're great games that you bought for like $5 a piece, but you don't play them because you never have the time or you just don't get around to it. And that's what sucks the most. You can't just casually watch one of those videos. You have to get your voice ready and get in front of the camera, get your equipment all set, make sure you won't be disturbed, make sure the lighting's good. Make sure that you don't get interrupted. If you do get interrupted, then you gotta pause the video and wait until your interruption ends, and then you gotta edit that out later. There's a lot of that stuff that goes through my mind when I set up reaction videos. It's a lot more complicated than people think at first glance. Especially because I like to take my time and make sure they're high quality. Well, hopefully you enjoyed listening to this. I doubt this will get many views, but this is kind of like, you know, the in-depth of my mind and what I've thought about for reaction videos for so long. And if you feel like you want to respond to any of my statements, please do. I'm very curious to see what people think about my opinions towards reaction videos and my own, especially the monetization and asking for permission part, because I feel pretty guilty over that kind of stuff. I don't monetize my reactions, but like, I don't know, I feel guilty if I would. And also asking for permission, I feel guilty over not doing that. But I don't know. I'd really like a response to those in particular. And yeah, I feel like I'd value the comments a lot in this section. So yeah, thank you for listening. I know it's been a long video, but I hope it's been worth it. Take care.